Good morning, everyone. We are back at it again at Hogwarts Legacy. We are now back on track, and we're going to be heading back to class today. Like I said before, we're going to be streaming probably about hour and a half. If we go more than that, because I'm just focused on stuff, that is good for me. Like I said before, also, I want this whole Hogwarts Legacy to take up the entire 2025. So, if we finish before then we do. But I really, on this character, I really want to collect everything as much as we can. Get you guys so you guys can see the secret ending for the House Cup. Things like that. So, we kind of want to do all that like while we're in the story, in between the story, and then that way at the end we don't have to do anything else except for watch the final cinematic, and go from there. So welcome. So we're going to be doing some side quests today, in addition to our actual classes. So we're going to start off with those first, the side quests. Remember, as I said in the last stream, that anything with a black flag like that, which it does tell you, including on the world map even has one, that there's a mission or side quest as well. So I know there's 2 in this area, so we're going to go to here. You can always track your quest, and then press the up arrow on your D-pad, and then it'll kind of do like a line. This is something that it will tell you how to do, depending on if you're on PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox, any of those systems, it'll tell you. So but yeah, we're gonna try to collect everything as much as possible. Alright, we gotta wait because it's kind of nighttime.
Hello
there we
there.
go.
Perhaps you can help me.
Oh, there's a flying page over there.
Boy, can you help me?
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay. So this is you'll get quests like this where it just has pictures and maps. If you're having such a trouble finding this, just Google it. To be honest, some of them I had to because it was like, what? It was like so obscure, it was ridiculous. Some of them I do remember where to go. Honestly, I don't even follow the things, I just know exactly where to go. For this one, I'm going to show you how to find it. So this is where we're trying to get to, this painting right here. And if you see this symbol, it wants you to use Accio on this. Looks like a little link on top. So we're going to start by going down, and then we're going to try to find this, which we just ran past not too long ago. Yeah, see how we have like a little purple highlighted on the... Not all of them are going to do that, so just be forewarned. Some of them are just not going to tell you where to go. Oh, there it is.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
So now we got to go down to that courtyard, which is this way. See? And then the doors that it was circling were over here.
I'm getting...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Also, we will be doing that Daedalian keys one in a minute. Alright, so we're in here. Now we're looking for the 3rd landmark, which is that painting.
This stairwell looks promising.
And the painting is right there. So now you see
Looks
how
like
it's
the portrait
highlighted?
from the map.
So watch this.
Now, where's the treasure?
See, it pulls the painting, pulls the door.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
And there we go.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
We got an authentic historian uniform. So now we're going to go back to find Arthur.
Really shouldn't allow food and drink in the common room.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant? Potato.
Hmm. All the way up the stairs. Okay, he's moved over here now. There he is.
Then the werewolves join the goblins.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
All right.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts.
So that side quest is completed. Now we're going to move on to the next one.
Weasley's office might be at anything interesting.
Our gear slots are full, so what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go over to Hogsmeade. This is going to be the place where you can sell your gear. Eventually you will get your own shop. It'll be right here. However, that's the one I talked about. There's a really fun side quest that's going to be kind of crazy. That we'll be doing it's way later in the process. So we're going to go ahead and head here. You can sell to actually any vendor. It does not matter which one you go to. We're going to go to the one closest to this one because we can see if there's any gear that we can pick up. But honestly, if you're this low, when you're this low, it's better to not, because eventually you'll get stuff that drops higher anyway, and you kind of just wasted your galleons. So, but we're going to head to Glad Rags just to see what we can get. But like I said, you can sell to any of them. Once you get your own shop, you want to sell at your own shop. Interesting, first time catching this game. Yeah, I enjoy this game, Tim, and welcome. This is the episode 4? Yeah, this is episode 4. I will be doing this the entire year, 2025. Honestly, if we get all the way through it before the end of this year, then so be it. There's a lot to do with this character. You can always check out my other streams. I'm going to be streaming this, so this won't be an episode like where I pre-record. This is me live streaming to y'all. What I'm probably going to do is instead of doing Hogwarts Mondays, I might do Hogwarts Sundays. Except for this coming Sunday, because that's Super Bowl Sunday. I ain't streaming on Sunday. But yeah, there's a lot to do. You can be any of the part of the 4 houses.
Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Oh, hang on. Oh, do I not have a disillusionment yet? No, I don't. Oops. Oh, yes, I do. So you see that chest right there? It's about to have an eyeball. That one. You can even hear it saying, 500 galleons. But you can only do it while you're, and this is also part of another quest. This is a moon, a demiguise moon. There's 9 of those, I believe, in Hogsmeade. So. Oh, there's some.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Okay, so we're full, so we need to sell our stuff. Alright, this is all the stuff we can buy, but all of it's low. Honestly, actually a lot of it is less than what we have. So it's not worth getting. Yeah, all of it's lower than the gear we have anyway. So this is where we can sell all of our items.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
And honestly, at the beginning, you really want to save up your money. So this matches whatever we have on, so we're just going to sell it. All right. So now we can go see what's in that bag.
For fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Yeah, and Tim, I really like this game. I actually didn't start playing this game until... Look, you're going to have to make the mannequins move. We're just going to go and sell this now since we're here, and then we know it's lower. There we go. Because eventually you'll get to the room of inquirement. You'll eventually... There's a lot of things that you'll need later. So you want to save up galleons you have at the beginning. Because you really are going to need them later. Alright. So this is Hogsmeade. And here, Tim, this is the world map. We just started this series. So you can explore all the way up there, all the way around this way, all the way down this way. So there's a lot to explore. There's a lot to do in this game. There's a lot to collect. And what we're really doing is, for the collections, this is just collecting. You don't have to max these out. Some of them you will. But what we're trying to finish is the field guide. So you want to get these all to 100%. Yeah, open world with storyline quest, yes. You won't see other players. It's just you. But it is an open world where you can run around, things will respawn, enemies will. You can go out and buy different materials from different vendors. Once you buy it from the vendor, eventually they'll refresh and they'll get more back. So eventually you'll get all that. So the best way to get your combat done is to do the battle arenas. You could always just honestly get them done by completing storyline stuff too and side quests, because you'll run into some stuff. But the fastest way is to do the battle arenas, which I showcased the dark one, which I may do again on this stream because it's good practice anyway. Because I'll get to defeat at least 3 trolls in that one. And also you have dueling feats that I can complete during that too, as well as these. That and that. These are spiders, as you can see by the symbol, the silhouette. These are Nefari. They're pretty much the dead conjured by bad wizards or dark wizards. And then this one is the Nemesis kind of challenge. There are harder enemies throughout the area, and you can find them. Some side quests have you defeating them. I normally just go find them to beat them, and that's it. And whenever I get to the side quest, they can do whatever. You'll eventually get to on a broom. You'll be able to fly around. There's things to do there. But what we're trying to do is, I hate when it does that. You want to get all these to 100%. This is collecting field guide pages. This is just exploring and doing things. These are the mission quests, the side quests that we're doing right now, as well as the pretty much like the homework assignments your teachers give you to learn new spells. And then Room of Inquirement, you'll be able to start doing that once we unlock the Room of Inquirement. And combat is just combat. So they're pretty easy. Honestly, this one, just go around and explore and find things. All this I'm going to demonstrate while we're playing. So you'll be able to see where everything is. I won't collect literally everything because you only need, like, for example, the field guide pages. Like, there's a lot. If you look at it, there's 150 in Hogwarts alone. Some of them are tracked, some of them are not. Some of them are the hidden ones that you can do like missions for, or little things for them. But anyway, yeah. So like 150, 35 collection chests. The chests will show up on the mini map though, so those ones are easy to find. We're gonna do the Daedalian keys next because that actually is a longer side quest that you get a set of house robes at the end, which are really nice. I've never seen the Ravenclaw ones, so I've only seen the Gryffindor ones, and I'm working on them on my Slytherin character. So we're going to travel to the courtyard. So yeah, you would definitely want to do the side quest. All the side quests are clearly marked except for one, which we will, once we're able to get a broom, which shouldn't be too long, I will show you guys where that quest is. It is hidden. And the only way you're going to find it is if you happen to stumble across it, or you watch me do it, or you Google it. Because everyone's like, I'm stuck at 35 of 36 quest, or whatever it is, and I can't find it. And it's the last one is called Well, Well, Well. That's the name of it. It's very easy.
Alien keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
All right, here we go.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Yeah, so you definitely, when you're playing this game...
follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
So eventually you'll be able to... This one you're not going to be able to complete right away because some of the keys are behind locked doors. So eventually we'll have to get a Lohamora. But it's... Eventually you'll stumble across most of them. Some of them are a little more tucked away, but honestly, if you just explore the castle, or you just watch this video, or do what I did when I was like, what the hell, when I was first learning, like, what the hell is that? And I just went around and did the Google, let's pet the cat. Go around and find these keys. Pretty much it's this, if you watch the first Hogwarts movie where Harry had to get that Ranky key with the wings and all those other keys had wings on them, it's pretty much those. You gotta find them. There's 16 of them if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so let's go ahead and track it. Yeah, eventually, honestly, as you're doing side quests or main quest missions, you might stumble across them. Honestly, it's better to do a side quest because you can't deviate from your main quest too much. So we're gonna head up to the astronomy tower. Oh, so like this, see how that's highlighted? So this will give you a page. We use Leviosa to levitate it. And then we get a field guide page. So we're at 7 of 25 of that already. And that's each step that you complete, you'll get something new. Really pretty.
Revelio.
Is it this one? Yep. Also, fun fact, if you notice that this blank wall just seems pretty interesting, right? This is where the Room of Inquirement will be. That's why if you see there's a chest behind it, if I'm not mistaken. All the way up. Yep, I haven't even unlocked the astronomy tower yet. So, let's go find the Daedalian keys. You'll hear it. You hear like a fluttering. That right there, see it? And you can hear it.
A Daedalian key.
You just gotta, once you get close to it, it'll start flying off to the chest. And then you can unlock whatever's in it. So in this case, this chest is right here. Right there.
There's the
Come up, unlock, and then you have to slap it. Once it lines up over the keyhole, you slap it. Right.
Got it.
There. Some are harder than others, so just FYI.
An old coin.
And a house
Perhaps
token.
Nellie knows what it means. Revelio.
Okay, there's nothing in here to reveal. So we're gonna go all the way down. Actually, we're not gonna go all the way down. We're gonna fast travel to the Transfiguration Courtyard instead of having to run all the way down. But like I said, I will go through everything in this. Also, if I plan on doing a specific one, I will let you guys know in the comments or in the title. Like specifically,
the Daedalian keys?
Eventually we learn also real quick, Tim, since I think this is your first one you've caught. These are all the spells you can learn. You can learn Avada Kedavra. You can learn Crucio. You can learn Imperio. These ones, you can actually choose in the little side quest with Sebastian Sallow not to learn these if you do not want to. So, I choose to because why not? Especially Imperio. Imperio is very handy. Of course, Avada Kedavra is too, but Imperio especially is very handy because that actually reloads a lot faster. All these ones are locked. Most of these you'll learn from doing your class assignments. I think you'll learn for these from when you get to the Room of Inquirement. You'll learn them all at once. This one we will learn from Professor Garlic, which is herbology. These ones we only learn from Sebastian Sallow during his side quest. And then Aloha Mora we'll learn from, there's stages 1, 2, and 3. We'll learn those from the caretaker. So let's go and talk to Nellie.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
Okay, so now we're going to go to our...
For so much effort, the prize...
Alright, we're going to go to our common room, which is right here. We're just going to fast travel there. Once you start unlocking all the flute powders, it's going to make this a lot easier to travel around, unless you want to fly around on your broom and you're doing specifically with that. So this is the Ravenclaw common room, and the house chest is right here.
This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
See, 1 of 16. So we're not going to track that. All we're going to do is we're going to happen to stumble across it. I don't want to, because we can't unlock it, because we don't have Aloha Mora, so we can't find them all right now. All the keys will be in Hogwarts. So the ones that we will basically stumble across, like I know there's one there, potions class. There's a couple in the hallway. If we stumble across them, we stumble across them. And that way you guys remember where those ones specifically are. So we're going to get to our next by just walking, just in case we stumble across any. Like I said, I know where most of them are. Alright, we're going to do the moth one, since that'll unlock the picture frames.
Revelio.
Okay. I hate that you can't run. Oh no, you can. Alright. Ah, right there. Alright, we're leveled up. Yep, this is the entrance to our common room. And the picture frames do actually move too. So that's a door. I explained that in the last video how it works. So...
Revelio.
thought there was something there. Did I go the wrong way? Apparently I did. I headed towards the grand staircase and I was supposed to go down this way. I mean, you could always go that way, but... yeah, these picture frames right here.
Lumos.
Oh, we can't activate it already without even doing the mission. So this is what we're going to learn how to do. So you go up to a painting like that, hit Lumos, and if you look at the painting, that's where a moth will be, a lucent moth will be. So you want to keep Lumos on. So this is where, if you looked at the painting, this is the room right here. So this is what we're looking for. It'll be attracted to your light on the Lumos. And then we take it back to the painting and we turn off Lumos. So that's actually what we're about to do on where we're about to be. Oh, wait. There it goes. That was weird. And you'll get a field guide page. So this is another way to collect field guides, field guide pages. Just a simple way. But that's what we're about to do in a second. It's going to teach you how to do it, but I already know how. I didn't think we could activate them. Oh. You guys hear that? Hey, Dart. I hear a Daedalian key somewhere. Hear it? The ting, the very subtle. Thank you. I hear it. We'll go find it in a minute. It's another one. I hear a Daedalian key. I hear one. Yeah, so you really want to... Nope.
Revelio.
Also, that ding when you use Revelio, that means there's something nearby, like a field guide page. That's what it means. As you get closer to it, the dings will get louder. It's probably upstairs, to be honest. Yeah, it's upstairs. I hear a Daedalian key. Is there a chest nearby? No. I don't see it right off the bat, so we'll leave it alone for now. I think there's a chest over here. No, is it over here? Ah, it's okay. So it is. It's one of the ones upstairs. So let's go find it. It's gonna go to that one. And I know I hear it.
Revelio.
Oh, little hint where we just went to. There's a classroom right here. Remember I said that this teaches you how to do those, do these? So if actually in this chest right here, it'll show you how it's numbered. So 0, 1 through 9, or 0 through 9. And if you look, it starts with that one all the way around. So this is the best way. So actually, since we're here, we're going to go ahead and open this, and I can demonstrate this again. So you have two of these. You have a symbol, you have a number in the middle, and then you have around 3 things except for the question marks that we don't know. What it's supposed to do is the outside 3 numbers are supposed to add up to that middle number. So we have a number 2 plus a Hydra, which is right there. So that, remember, if we saw that little page, it's 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 plus 2 is 5. So we need a 4. So that would be this crazy looking bird thing. I think it's a whooper is what it is. So we're going to spin this until we have that symbol. Yeah, it's a whooper. That's what it is. So that'll add up to 9. So now we have the next one. We have 0 plus the unicorn, which is 1, which should only be, which only adds up to 3. So we need 1. So this is 1, 2, 3. So we need another Hydra. And we spin this. And there we go. We got the Hydra. And it reveals it, and it unlocks it. And this specific one, it's actually opening up to a classroom, as well as getting this chest as well. These are the collection chests that it references. So where we're going is this is an actual classroom where there's 2 more of these to open. There we go. This is the arithmancy classroom. So you want to open these because there's chests and things inside of them. So we're going to do another one. Alright, so if you look at the top, there is no numbers, it's just the symbols. So we have to know 0 through 9. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that would leave 10. That's 6 for the little gecko, so that's 11. So we need a 4 which is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's another whooper. So, 2 whooper. There we go. Now we have 18. So we have a 13. So, and we have this guy, which is a 0. So 13 plus 0 is 13. So we still need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's this guy right there. Just come over here, roll it. There we go. But hope you guys are having a good day so far. Getting some Hogwarts in the morning. And then we got another collection chest. Behind all these doors, behind these doors, there will always be a collection chest, so you really want to open them. And that's really just for your benefit. It doesn't do anything with the field guide pages. It's just something interesting to do. All right, so we have 17, 6 plus that, which is 5, because 6 is the gecko. So that's again 11. So we need 6 more, which would be the gecko. There we go. Again, that's 9, so 8, 7. So plus 0, that's 7, so we just need 1, which would be a unicorn. Right there. Open. Ta-da! There we go. Alright. Oh, there's a chest over here. There we go. So I actually got some good stuff from this. So this is a good place if you happen to stumble across it. If you're having issues trying to remember that, you can either watch a video, watch somebody how to do it, or just find that and it'll teach you how to do it. So it's just kind of hidden though. We are tracking that one. Alright, let's take a look. We're going to upgrade our gear. So we got 23, 34, and so we're doing this one. I don't like the appearances and stuff, so only certain ones I do. It's higher. Changing that. I like the half moons. And that's it. Okay. There we go. And the only way out, I believe, is going this way. You can see the flickering of the lights, too. Let's go a little bit higher, so you can find the Daedalian key, because that's what we were looking for. That's the divination classroom, everybody. Okay, so there's none up here. I know it's somewhere, but I'm tired of looking. I'll have to find it later. Paintings do actually move. So this is going to teach you about these paintings, which we just did one.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this. If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing. I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Alright.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
So that's the painting, so we just want to try to find the spot that looks like that. Obviously in the first one it's going to kind of tell you where to go. So it's this guy right here. And we see a big old moth.
The location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
And then release.
I knew there was a connection.
There we go.
I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
There we go. And then we're gonna tell her how we solved it. We could always be a dick about it, too. But, oh, you see that over there that is highlighted in white? That's another way to get a field guide page. We'll have to use Incendio on it in a minute.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not telling, or I follow the clues. We're just gonna say follow the clues. The only one I say not telling is if I'm Slytherin, because I'm a dick.
Back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
There we go.
Moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
There's another statue down there. Ah, this one's behind a locked door. So eventually, like I said, you'll learn a little more and you'll be able to find all those as well. Oh, right there's a Daedalian key. I think this is the one we were hearing. So we gotta go follow it. Come back here.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogwarts.
And this one's for here. So we found one. Remember, we gotta slap it as it goes across the keyhole. Damn it, too early. There we go. Did it just a tad too early. There we go. So when you run him, you just follow him and you'll be good to go. Alright, did I get the field? I already got the page from this one. Alright, so we have this other side quest right here that we're gonna do after we use Incendio real quick.
Oh dear.
Here we go. Now we're gonna talk to her.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Whoops.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm.
You're back.
I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Hang on 1 second, everybody. Funny enough, if you listen, I think you can hear one of the paintings actually snoring. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Now we're going to go explore the library. We only got to briefly see it when we went through the restricted section. All right.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to... Got it. Only 4 more to go.
There we go.
Revelio.
We're also going to explore the library a little bit. So you can't get to the... Once you learn Glacius, you'll be able to... Wait, you guys hear that? Right there. So if you use Revelio, the little detailing key will light up as blue. So let's see where it's going.
This must be Cressida's diary.
Ah, here we
I'd
go.
want this back too, if I were her.
Alright, here's another detailing key. Like I said, we will happen upon them as we do things.
Brilliant.
There we go. There we go. But yeah, as I said before, I got distracted by a Daedalian key. That's just a field guide page. So once you learn Glacius, you'll be able to freeze this and get in there and get the chest that's in there. Alright. I think that's the painting, the large painting that's up there that made that noise. So we need 2 more flying books. I think we got the ones that are down here. So... Yep. The old librarian. You guys hear a flapping page? Wait. Yep. It's one of our books. Ah, there's a painting over there that we will do. Oh, there's a chest. Let's go ahead and finish the last page and then we'll do that painting. Oh, there it is.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Alright, so we're going to do this first.
Lumos.
So if we saw that, that was that librarian one we just got the page from. So it's down at this end. You can see it over there. So now we just got to find the moth that's near it. And it's right there on the pedestal. Here we go. Got another field guide page. Moving right along. Now we're going to go to Cressida and give her back her books. Damn, we're running so fast I can't even aim.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Now, for the Slytherin one, I said perhaps a reward to keep the diary a secret when I was a Slytherin, and then I said just kidding. But we're going to do here we
Well,
go.
lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Okay, so now we got a new wand handle, but I like this one. So this one is the one we just got, but I like the floral. Actually, I don't mind those glasses. Those look nice. Silver half rim. Okay, so we got another challenges in here completed. See right here, side quest. So as we complete this, we'll go up. This is the actual assignments, learning spells and such. Field guide pages. We're actually almost through here. This is 25. This is 50. These are the field guide pages in Hogsmeade, and this is just the round the world map. So, and then we haven't done any exploring yet because we haven't unlocked that part, or I just haven't really done it at all. Which we will be doing that during this. So now, since we've done, I think, every side quest so far that is available, in Hogwarts, yeah. So there's no more side quests available as of right now. So we're actually just going to go ahead and head to class. And I already unlocked the flu there, so we can go ahead and fast travel to the herbology class. And this is where you're going to learn about chomping cabbages, you're going to learn about mandrakes. We already have some of the venomous tentaculas already, but this is where you're going to learn about them. So we gotta wait because it's nighttime. Pretty much we slept here. There we go. And begin.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bone. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Everybody watch their ears.
Make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I feel like she should have told us that before we pulled those out.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student. I wonder if hippogriffs like mock grass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Okay, this is going to teach you how to plant.
Restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
So you so some of these, we can get from the Magic Neep. Some others we have to go to other places. Like this one's Dogweed and Deathcap. Dogweed and Deathcap. Magic Neep. This one's also the Mandrake. So the Mandrake, pretty much all the fighting ones, Mandrake, Chinese, Chomping Cabbage, and the Venomous Tentacular are all from Dogweed and Deathcap, while the other ones are from the Magic Neep, which I don't have those seeds yet, which we will be going to get shortly. So I'm going to put this, you just select it, and then you just let it grow. And then you can harvest that one every 10 minutes.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld Potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
So we'll be going to Potions class next.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. The Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear, and let them have a good chomping. Yes, Professor. They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts.
Also, if you see those, we can collect these. These are Mallow Sweet.
Sebastian, and he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well.
More more of these. So you kind of want to collect these.
Myself. I mean,
so we're going to explore up there.
Haven't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
Okay. So now we can go down.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
We're going to select all of them. Because funny enough, you can use these for combat. So now we press, so you can see the bottom where it says L1 and there's a symbol right there. So right here, it tells you how to do it. So hold L1 and then tap the R around it. So we want to get this one. And then just throw one. And then it'll start attacking.
Anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Silly little cabbages.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants, too.
So this is when we unlock Dogweed and Deathcap. So if we had gone there, it would have been locked. Now we can go to Dogweed, Deathcap, and get Mandrake, Venomous Tentacula, and Mandrakes. And eventually they'll explode. And that door's locked. Whoops. Got caught on the rocks. Oh.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton. I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor. Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay. I think we're about to level up again. Yep. So, since we picked up Synditany, normally I would have to wait since I didn't have anything. But since I already picked up some random ones around, we can go to Potions class next. And off we go to Potions.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I kind of agree with Gaunt.
I tried to brew some arrow.
Shouldn't there be Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that.
Oh, there's another Daedalian key. This is another one I want to show you when I spoke about potions. Right by the potions classroom. Eventually with Alohomora we'll be able to unlock that too. Whew. Almost missed that one. Okay, hang on one second, everybody. Okay. That works for me. Alright. Back to potions class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Hey, Remick. I'm doing good. How are you?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented
Welcome to
with an
Hogwarts, Remick.
extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Now, I've selected both of these before. One of them you will get in sort of in trouble, but it kind of works out. And the other way, you just tell them no. So, I know we got a couple people in here, a few people. Do you guys think I should say it's a good idea to get... Not sure it's a good idea, or should I just get the feather for Weasley? Because I've done both, so do you guys want to see me get in trouble, or do you guys want to see me say, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to do that for you. Get it? Okay.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Alright.
A well-prepared ritual.
And if you look, that's a mongrel. You're good. Yeah, I don't mind. There's the Fwooper feather. That's the Fwooper. And these are Ashfinder eggs. Alright, we got everything in here. Except for that. And this.
The potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Oh, right there. You see it? So this is kind of a...
Potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be...
So this is an Auror badge, so... Professor Sharp is actually an Auror.
Potion is not a cure-all.
Alright, let's go find Weasley. Give him the Fwooper feather.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oh, trust me, we'll know.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
There we go. We're brewing a potion, everybody. But welcome to those that pop in and pop out. I do appreciate it. All right. Alrighty.
And now we add the mallow sweet.
And watch this.
That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Again.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
That would be me.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
So we could lie about it, but I always like doing I'm sorry about that. So we're going to go with that one.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
I actually like Professor Sharp.
Grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
All right.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise.
So I don't think it allows you to fail. So if we didn't help him, we wouldn't help him in the chat between me and Sharp would be different. If we lied to him about not taking responsibility for what we just did, I haven't done that, so I don't know. Eventually I will do it with one of my characters, and I'll know. See? We already got everything out of there, so it didn't really matter if we unlocked that or not with Alohomora. So, we're all done with potions. Let's see what pops up. We're actively doing that. Now we just gotta meet Natty. So we gotta locate this on the map. She's all the way south of here, so you see by here. So we're gonna set a waypoint, and then we'll have to walk all the way there.
It's a relief to find
Yeah, some of this, it's like subtle changes. Yeah, I don't think it allows you to fail your potion. It just says it only has the option of if you help Weasley to help with his. Run, Forrest, run! We'll need that later. Oh, we need those. That's moonstone. Also, if we see any plants on the ground, we'll pick those up too, because we need those for potion brewing. Now, you're not going to find what you need in all the normal places. You have to go like swamps, forests. What's this? Oh, is this to the Owlery? Oh. No, let's do a detour. Let's go up to the Owlery. Alright, we're up at the Owlery. All the who's. Hello, who's. See? Who. Alright, we're going to take this ladder. See, there's a page up there we can grab. Then we got a statue. Don't want to go that way. You will die. Yeah, if you fall too far, you die. Alright. I hate running with a wand. Hang on. We're gonna stand here for a moment. Eventually we'll put our wand away. Or not. Alright, never mind. It's supposed to put it away, but I guess not. Bye, who's. Those balloons that you see right there, once you get a broom, you can fly through them, and that's another challenge as well. So eventually we'll be doing that too. All but 4 of them you'll be able to get out in the open world. The other 4 are done through assignments for the flight instructor. If you guys aren't aware, that hut right there eventually becomes Hagrid's hut in the Hogwarts we know. Also right here, you guys see on the mini-map the little page with a question mark? If I walk up to the hut here...
Revelio.
Somewhere in here. Might have to go inside. Yep. This eventually becomes Hagrid's hut.
I should investigate.
There's also another side quest we can do, which we'll do in a minute. And there as well.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I think we're not going to tell her yet.
I have never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursued.
I know, isn't it? Yeah, it's really nice. You can hear it's so many good sound effects.
You were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is...
I like how you do this.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped.
Oh yeah, she did ask why they were after me.
Runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
So eventually, Sebastian...
What's going on here?
Eventually, we have Natty, Sebastian, and Poppy are three, and if you notice, all three are different houses. You have one that's in Slytherin, Sebastian, Natty's in Gryffindor, and you have Poppy that's a Hufflepuff that we have not met yet. We will we'll meet her in Beast class. All three have a set side quest for each of them. I'm actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish this main quest right here, and then that's when we're gonna call it. We'll do the one side quest there and the side quest right there at the start of the next episode, which will be this coming week on Monday. But for now, we're gonna see what's going on over here.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Allow me to put you out.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this!
Yeah, they're no match for me.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Alright, so we're going to talk to her, and we're going to learn about the Merlin trials, which is good, because that way we can start doing those, next episode.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
And if you remember, that's one of the portraits we got from
and I'm studying some curious
one of the
left here
pages.
centuries ago.
We actually got it in this episode.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is a little weird.
Let's make the pyre sink.
Oh.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. There we go. You have to do it fast enough.
How beautiful! What's
Pretty.
a day? I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
So those Merlin trials, they're not, like she said, they all have these malice sweet, they all have the telltale vines on them. Hang on.
I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
So I'm a Ravenclaw. That has never happened. That mission that just popped up with Mr. Ollivander, with Gryffindor or Slytherin. I haven't done Hufflepuff yet. So as you can see, with each different character, there's new side quests or missions that you can do. That one specifically I've never seen before, so that'll be something I've never done. Back to the Merlin trials. Merlin trials, what they do, you have to complete all of them, or as many as it tells you to complete for the quest, for the challenges, to be able to finish it and unlock it. So, as you can see, this one required fire. You also have to do it quickly, or they'll reset themselves. Not all of them require that. So some of them will require you to use pretty much like it'll require you to use these or those. So normally it's fire. Some of them require, like, they're heavy big old rocks or whatever that you have to lift. You can only do that with Wingardium Leviosa. Some of them require something to be set on fire. Some of them require Accio to pull things. Some of them require, it depends on which one it is. So once you start unlocking these, if we go here to our gear, we're only able to hold up to 20 pieces of gear. That does include the 6 that we already have on us. So if we go down to challenges here now that it's under exploration, this is one of the expansions. So there's a lot of them. There's so many of them. It's ridiculous how many. These challenges here, if you look at them, this we haven't quite done yet. It hasn't unlocked for us yet. This one is for your brooms. These ones are landing spot. You won't get this until you start getting your brooms, until you buy one. This one is for astronomy. And then this one, there's 3 secret challenges within Hogwarts. But we need Arresto Momentum, and we at least need to have Alohomora unlocked as well. So we can't quite do those yet. So yeah. So there's still quite a bit. Let me look at the quest. Is that part of that? So that actually is part of the quest line. So this is different. Normally we would wait for Professor Fig to show back up. So this is different for Ravenclaw. So that's kind of unique and different. So thank you guys for joining me today. I'm going to leave my character here because we are going to do that quest and that other side quest that's over there. Hey, Fenrir. Hey, you just popped in. So we are going to been going for a little while. But morning, Fenrir. I could go a little bit longer for you, Fenrir, if you want to do a side quest. But you just missed my stream. Well, if you want, you know what? Let's just do this side quest, this one right here, so we can chat a little bit. No problem. Let's go ahead and do this one. I'm going to go ahead and do this one because this one doesn't take long. The other one is a fighting one. So we'll do this one.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pint Smedley.
But like I said, through this episode series, we will be doing a lot of things. We'll collect everything. That way you guys see how to do it if you've never played this game. And like I said, that mission that just popped up for Ollivander, that wasn't on a Slytherin character. That wasn't on the Gryffindor character either. Both of them you had to wait for Professor Fig to show back up. I assume Hufflepuff will be the same way. I think if I had to guess, when he mentioned I'm a whatever Ravenclaw, I guarantee Professor Fig is also a Ravenclaw. So if I had to guess.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure.
So you get a special mission for that.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother.
But there is quite a bit to do in this game. There's a lot.
I'm so sorry.
And I love it.
What happened to them?
We can't be sure.
Plus, the
We only know
storyline
that
is very
neither they nor
very
their
good.
boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
So we get to go diving in the water.
Astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
And then there's little dive points that we can go down into. I am holding down L3 to be able to go faster, FYI. So yeah, I see these little pools right here.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Dive down, see what we find. Hold your breath. FYI, I knew where to look, but I wanted to get all the gear. Got it.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Actually, I'll let you guys decide. Do you guys want me to do the other side quest that's right here? It's a nice fighting one. And we get to do another Merlin trial as well. I'll let you guys decide. No, it's up to y'all. I stream because I know you guys love, you guys love to talk to me, and, and I like talking to y'all. And I don't mind doing it, actually. You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna do it. I want to.
Hello,
You're right. You're right. It is up to me, Fenrir. You're so right. You're so right.
Oh, how incredible. Did you find the astrolabe?
I did.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't.
Yeah, we're
wait
gonna
to
do
see
it.
his face.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna go fight
Thank you so much
some
for
stuff.
doing this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
All right.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Revelio.
All right. Here's the.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Van Rock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised if what happened to Orm.
Incendio! Taker! Stupefy! Leviosa!
Too easy.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Ah. Oh, what is that? What the hell? Oh, it's a bull. Just ran into a bull. It was full of bull.
Revelia.
There's also a Merlin. Merlin trial will show up like that. Now, not all of them we can do because we don't have all the spells necessary, so you don't want to try to do them too early, but if you happen if like a mission is like running across one, then go ahead and try, but if you know you don't have a spell for it, don't try to continue, because then you're just gonna... That was weird. Oh, there's 3 of them. All right. Ah. Hang on. It's from something else. Okay. So I don't want to go charging guns, wands a-blazing, I guess is the better term.
There's more than one way to enter.
Defeat an enemy with a venomous tentacula. Alright. Sold.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll
Enjoy.
more of an example. What are you doing?
Alright, got him about done. Whoops.
I know what that means.
Oh shit. Here comes more of them.
Ranrock won't be stopped.
I won't bet you'll smell stronger. You can't stop us. I hate this.
This will not go well for you.
Ta-da!
There, to Freon's cots.
Alright, like I said, there's a Merlin trial here too that we'll be doing in a second. Let's go and free his carts. And we'll start activating the Merlin trial.
The carts are returning to on.
Okay. Bye, carts. Alright, so what we're going to have to do, see these right here? We need to use Accio to bring those to us. And we can hold it down and drag it over here. Just hold down the spell. And then they'll naturally go in their spot. So one down. This one does not, you don't have to do too fast. So you don't have to worry about, oh no, that's going to reset or whatever. So there should be 3 of them. So you see those. And like I said, you can hold the spell. And once it gets close, it'll kind of latch on. So another one. And then the third one, if you don't know where it is, just use Revelio, and there's the other one right there. It's on the outside of here. And then those are the balls down there. Balls. Oh, we... Do 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 do. There we go. Ta-da! Merlin trial completed. Also, with us completing that, we got 4 more additional slots for gear. Oh, also, since we already have the fast travel flu powder back to where On is, we can go ahead and fast travel there instead of having to run all the way back. Alright, here's Arn. Let's go ahead and return to him. Oh, so you want to skip stones?
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
All right.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'll be happy to show you my wares.
I don't think we ever get to see him again. That's level 1 lock. I think I already went through everything in this house. Nope, I know I didn't. Just come in, take your stuff. Alright. So this is now where we're going to leave it. So we got to do that. We got to fight some things. Beat up some more goblins. So yeah. But if you guys enjoy what I do, this will be on every Monday. After the Super Bowl, I think I'm going to move it to Sunday. So that way maybe we can have more viewership as well. Because I know people might be at work, people might watch this later and things like that. But that way you guys are able to... let's go ahead and save this while I just thought about it. And also claim these. So, while I'm thinking about it. Okay. But, you know, that way you guys have more of an opportunity to watch, you know, live and, you know, we can talk and things like that. But so far we played for 5 hours on this character. So doing about a little over an hour a stream. Just making sure these are all... Oh, hell no, we ain't changing those glasses. That's weird. It's locked level 16. That's actually kind of a nice coat. Got another blonde handle. It's pretty, but I like the floral. Okay, let's go back and change what we need to. Change. I like the half-rimmed. Yeah, those. Yeah, no problem, Fenrir. No scarf. Actually, I really do like that coat, though. But back to the school robes. Alright. Let's go ahead and save that since I just made changes. Alright. Thank you guys again for joining me today. I hope you guys like what I do. Punch, like, comment. Like I said, we're going to keep on going, doing Hogwarts. Love y'all.